Hello? Can you hear me? All right. Sorry I'm late. I'm 11 minutes late. My bad. I was on the phone. I apologize. I think based upon my dashboard here, it looks like Share Shan is the only one watching, so I'm very sorry. Oh, Tay Bob's here. Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. So anyway, hey, I'm here. I've got I've got another new computer. I returned the old one because it wasn't working for me, and I got a new one that was cheaper and is more powerful. So I don't think the stream is going to crash tonight, but can't make any guarantees because I didn't think it was going to crash before. Share, you can't see me. Is it the same issue you were having before where you could only hear and you couldn't see? My advice would be to turn off the Wi-Fi on your phone and watch it over your cell network, or maybe don't do that if you don't have unlimited data. Man, I can't see me either. That's very strange. I'm watching the stream on my other computer and it looks fine to me. Tete Bob, any issues? I can see you, but boo signal in build area. No signal, yeah. Unfortunately, the only advice I can offer is to leave the stream and come back a couple times and see if that resolves the issue for Oh, okay. The no signal is from my camera. Here, hold on a second. Can you see me now? I think because you're watching on your phone that the right side of the screen is being cut off. So you have to make the chat, you have to either turn your phone sideways so it's landscape, or remove the chat from the window. The no signal thing was from my camera. I had not turned on my camera. I usually start in this big mode. I'm sorry, I did it wrong today. The webcam on this camera looks like butt. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, man, that looks terrible. Maybe I can change it on the fly. Let's see. No, I can't change it on the fly. But I'll be minimized in just a second. All right. If I'm freezing, if the video is freezing, I apologize. I hate to say it, but I think it might be your own internet connection, because I am watching it on a separate monitor and it was working just fine. So hopefully it'll just work itself out. That's all the advice I can offer, quite frankly. But yeah, so this week is going to be smooth sailing. The past 2 weeks have been rough sailing. I've had nothing but trouble, and they're both half-hour, I think only half-hour streams. So somehow in that time I have managed to get 2 of the legs done of this character, even though you guys may not have even seen me doing it because the stream is frozen, but 2 legs done. So I'm just going to continue the build today, and that's my plan. I'm gonna real quick throw up some music. I'm getting text messages. Alright, is that music too loud? Yes, it is. Had it turned up for my when I was testing the other day. Hang on. Should have done this before I started, but the music is most definitely too loud. A little lower. Okay, I think that's right. So anyway, okay, so now I'm gonna turn on my camera, and I think I've delayed long enough. All right, let me do some fine adjustments here. Do a little zoom in. Maybe I won't zoom. Maybe I'll zoom out. And turn on the lamp. That's what's going to improve my camera, I think. At least a little bit. Alright, so the camera is engaged. I will now transition. Check out this new dramatic transition I discovered. Oh, I don't like it that much. I want to do oh, sorry. All right, I'll stop fiddling around with that. All right, so here we are back again in the same old spot, sitting at my desk. Did you hear me wheeze just now? Oh my goodness. Dramatic. The transition did say fade to black, but it didn't fade to black at all. It crossfade, and that's not what I wanted. So, all right. So yeah, we're back again. It's a new month. Just want to remind you guys, if you want to renew your subscriptions to my channel, now's the time. They run out every month, and you have to manually renew them if you have your Amazon Prime, your Twitch Prime account set up. The stream points are as usual. They will tally up as you watch through the night, and they save between weeks, so don't feel the need to spend them if you're trying to save up for something expensive. I don't know if I have anything expensive that's worth saving up for. And you can make me drink water, and you can make me sit up straight. So anyway, so we've got the legs. Maybe I'll move on to the pelvis tonight. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Legs are done. I guess I'll just go in order. The next thing it says is to do the chest. If I leave the instructions here, then I'll speak more closely to the mic so you can hear me. Alright, I'm going to get some stuff from sheet B. The blue sheet. The teal sheet. 33, 34. 33. And 34. JJ Bob, I'm loving those emotes. So with this new computer that I got, it's pretty good from what I understand, based on my research. I can play games on it now. I finally have a computer, a PC, that can run games again. The last time that my previous PC that I was streaming on before could stream games was like at least 5 years ago. And now I'm back in the game. Ethan, it's running smoothly so far. Thank you for checking in. Ethan, I'm really glad you came in because I've been meaning, Teji Bob, it's our 2-month subscription anniversary. Woohoo! Did you just resub? I didn't get a notification. Interesting. Ethan, I'm really glad you came in because I've been meaning to apologize for you for not coming to your stream for the past like 3 or 4 weeks in a row. I'm a bad friend, and I'm very sorry. But tomorrow's your Wednesday stream that you're gonna do now. I'm gonna watch it. The spooky scary games. I'm gonna watch some of that for sure. But you're always here to support me, and I should return the favors because if I want to be a good friend. Ethan, I was just talking about, I don't know if you heard, I got a new computer. Another new computer. I got rid of the Surface 2, Surface Pro 7, and I got an Asus Tough Gaming A15. Tete Bob, you just resigned it. It asked if I wanted to share, but then got weird. I'm sure you meant resubbed, right? Anyway. Ethan, you gain viewers through guilt. Hey, it doesn't hurt. Tete Bob, but that's how I got your face back. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Yeah, that emote is for subscribers only, so you've got my face now. So yeah, Surface Pro 7 is out. I don't recommend anybody buy a Surface Pro 7 that wants to do anything intensive. I did manage to edit some video on it, so I can do that, but it was literally 1 minute of video. Tasty Bob, thank you so much for resubscribing. It means a lot to me, honestly. I managed to edit some video on it. I managed to edit 1 minute of video on the Surface Pro 7, and then it couldn't really handle anything else, so I don't remember that. Yeah, I got a gaming PC. I'm a gamer now. I'm elite gamer. And that means I can play Destiny 2 again without having to pay for Xbox Live. Wait, do you still? No, without having to pay for Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus. So, can't wait to be bored in that game again. Maybe I can rejoin my clan. Now you can say, "What's up, gamers?" and not be lying. That's right, because I'm a gamer. I can say, "What's up, gamers?" Speaking of gamers, so it's looking like I will be joining a Dungeons and Dragons group, and we're going to be playing via the internet with each other, and several of the members of the group, including me, plan on streaming it. So look forward to that as a new feature on this channel, Dungeons and Dragons. Ethan helped me through my very first Dungeons and Dragons type escapade once with Lindsay, with Lapete, and I didn't have very much fun, honestly. I got frustrated, is what I would say. I had fun hanging out, but I got frustrated with the rules of the game. But I'm willing to give it another try with an open mind. Sure, Shannon, it's true. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. It's for real. It's gonna happen. But Ethan, I'm gonna draw upon that experience to grow and be a better player. Maybe I'll have a more experienced dungeon master. Maybe, I don't know. From what I hear, the dungeon master is pretty good, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll play nicer this time instead of just like purposely trying to mess up the story at every single turn. Like a real jerk. Tate Bob, is Thickest Gamer going to be part of this? Yeah, he's the one. He's going to bring me into the fold. The famous Twitch streamer Thickest Gamer is going to be bringing me into his Dungeons and Dragons group. He's invited me to be part of it. So, yeah, it's for real. It's going to happen. It's going to be here. Look forward to that. Or don't. Look forward to it or dread it. Either way, it's gonna happen. Much like most of the things that have happened in 2020. Whether you want them or not, here they are. The thickest DM. Now, thickest gamer is not the dungeon master. He's just a lowly cleric. But hey, Bob. Dang, my messaging has been off all day. You know what I was trying to type? No, I think you were trying to type classics because that is going to be a collection of classic experiences, classics. And you just typed it with an X because you're extreme. Obviously. It's like in the early 2000s when everything that was extreme had an X in it, like the X Games. Did you guys ever play those Tony Hawk Pro Skater ripoffs called 2 Extreme and 3 Extreme? I really liked 2 Extreme. It was a really good game. I don't remember much about it now that I'm trying to talk about it, but I remember liking it very much when I was a kid. I think I rented it from Blockbuster a bunch. When I was a kid, instead of buying games, I would just rent them from Blockbuster over and over and over again. Bob, you did another extreme hike today? Extreme? Did you run into any further... did you have any further rattlesnake experiences? I didn't go outside at all today. Because it was 100 freaking degrees here. So instead I did dishes, made myself lunch, watched TV. I've been watching through, Ethan, you might appreciate this. I've been watching through season 1 of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Turns out it's pronounced Evangelion, not Evangelion like I was pronouncing it. Bob, no snakes, but both my pinky toes look like they got bit by snakes. You gotta get some shoes that fit, it sounds like. I can't recommend enough Nike Free RN shoes. I'm not trying to be a shill, and I recognize that Nike may or may not be a good company, but those shoes are the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life. Nike Free RN. Ethan, nice. Yeah, it is. It's pretty good. I'm on episode, I think I just finished episode 9. The red Evangelion thing, robot thing just arrived, and she, the red one and the purple one just fought together for the first time and defeated one of the angels really fast. But I'm really curious to find out the truth of the angels and the truth of the Evangelions, because it looks like the Evangelions are like giants. So, and I read that a lot of that show is based on like Christian myth, basically, which is pretty interesting to me. So I'm interested to find out. Stuff about that. But there's like 26 episodes, which is a lot. I guess they're only half hours, so maybe not. But anyway, I was very humbled to find out that I was pronouncing Evangelion wrong the whole time. Bob, new hiking boots. Friends said it was an easy trail to break them in on. Well, turns out we were on the strenuous 7-mile path instead. Oh my gosh. I see. So you did get new shoes. Oh. Dang. Humbled once again. Well, what trail was it? Where was it? Give us some trail location know-how, some insight. Ethan, I think the imagery is based on Christian themes, but I don't know if the story really has much to do with it. Well, I mean, the bad guys are called angels, and I think that's pretty much the extent that I've uncovered so far, but I'm just interested. I'm resisting the urge to just look it up online because I really just want to know how it turns out. But I'm gonna give myself a chance to learn it through the course of the story like it was meant to be. Yeah, there's crosses everywhere. The one, like the army girl that the boy lives with, she wears an outfit. She wears a black outfit with a white collar all the time. She's kind of dressed like a priest. There's a guy with a ponytail, so that's pretty religious. It's not that long. I could try. I definitely watched 4 episodes today, so I could probably get through it in a week or 2. Tete Bob, it's called No Name Ridge in Newport Coast. Okay. Down there by the beachway, huh? Have you ever walked on the trail that starts on the top of the world in Newport Beach or in Laguna Beach? That's pretty cool, and it's pretty hard. Me and my friend Chad did that once, and we were not prepared in any way to do an actual like real hike up a mountain. It was basically a small mountain, a hill. We weren't prepared in any way to do that, and we accidentally went way too far. And then by the time we got to the point where we were exhausted, we were really far away from the car. And we had to turn around and go all the way back up the hill, totally drained. Oh my gosh, that was a fun experience. But top of the world, and I think it's in Laguna Beach. It might be in Newport Beach. It's pretty cool, but it gets crowded because there's like a street that leads right up to it, so it's easy to get to. I think I'm doing this right, but I'm not sure. Bob. When we got to the halfway mark on PCH today, I considered just calling an Uber. Yeah, when you get close to a road, you just take advantage of that. You're like, I'll meet you guys back at the trailhead. I'm gonna go to Starbucks. Was it super hot down in Newport today? Over by the beach? My toes are already hurting, and then I have the whole other half. Probably why my toes doubled in size with blisters. Absolutely. I saw a guy nearby my house. There's a trail by the house outside. A guy was running in like running sandals. I'd never seen running sandals before, but I don't know if hiking sandals are a thing. I think you probably want to have your feet protected when you're hiking, right? Just in case you step on a spider or something. Live and learn. Humboldt. It was hot the last half. Absolutely. Today is a day of being humbled. Oops, I'm using the rough edge of this file again. I got dope. Ding dang dope. Hey, looks like my new computer is working like a dream. Honestly, can't tell you guys how freaking stoked I am about this. Inked Gunpla, what's up, dude? I seen Gunpla, so you have my attention. Yeah, I'm building. Well, you can see what I'm building in the corner of my screen. So welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna warn you that I'm not the world's best Gundam model builder. I'm using a nail file as my sanding tool. And these are cuticle clippers, so I'm making do with what I got, but I'm having fun. And I'm just glad you're here to watch and hang out. How's it going? You build a little, do you build on stream, or you just build for fun? Do you have like an Instagram or something? I'll follow you on Instagram, check your stuff out. I'm on all social media, same name. All right, I'll look you up. I'll look you up in just as soon as I get this little, as soon as I get this thing in, I'll check it out. Your name looks very familiar. I wonder if I already follow you. Let's look. I'm looking you up right now, see? There you are. I don't follow you, but now I do. You know who does follow you? My good friend Wing02. He's another streamer who streams Gundam builds. He streams every night. He streams games and he does Gundam builds. He's a cool guy. You build a little bit. I think that was an understatement. This stuff looks incredible. Nice. This is really cool. I like the line work on this one. This one. It looks really cool. Ethan, man, how can you build every night? He doesn't. Wing02 doesn't build every night. He builds. I think he only builds one or two nights a week, and then he plays games the other nights. He streams a lot. He's on here a lot. He's putting in the work. He plays Phantasy Star Online, and he plays Sakura Wars. Inked. What? That's an experiment. How so? What exactly is it? That was a. Is that like an art style you're going for? Like a comic book art style? It looks really cool. It looks super cool. It's like a Borderlands style shading on a Gundam model. Nice. This stuff's really cool. Speaking of Wing02, he's live right now streaming Raft on Twitch. I don't know what Raft is. I must be out of the loop on that one. Oh, so that build is an experiment in manga style. I'll work on it when I'm bored. It's cool. It looks really neat. I like it. I'm excited to see how it turns out when you feel like it's totally finished. That would be neat. My builds are a little more simple than some of the ones I just saw on your Instagram. Oops. I just got you on Twitter too. Anyway, does anybody know what Raft is? Is that a game? Is that a game I've never heard of? Ink says they're all simple, just depends on how much you want to get into them. Yeah, I mean, when I very first did my first one of these, which was not that long ago, like a month ago, I felt like it was pretty hard. It was a high grade. Hey, thanks for following, dude. I really appreciate it. Now now that I'm looking at other people's stuff on social media, like the perfect grade models look intense. I don't know how, it looks hard. It looks straight up hard. But you're not the first person that said it's all pretty simple. So I don't know. Guess it just depends on how much you want to pay for them, huh? Ethan, it's one of those co-op survival games on a raft. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes sense because he plays with, he very frequently plays with his girlfriend on stream with him. So that would make sense that they would play a co-op game together. I think they play horror games together sometimes too. It's a cute little setup he's got there. Perfect grades are just bigger with more parts. Yeah, I can see that. But they look super cool. They're huge, right? Like significantly bigger than these little high grade ones. Tay Bob, you subscribed for 2 months. Whoa, thanks. That's awesome. Oh, hey, you also, because you subscribed to me, I got the Pride Paint emote because it's Pride Month. So now I can use that. Thanks. Do you have 9 perfect grades? That's cool. It's quite a collection. How long have you been building, if you don't mind me asking? When did you first get into this? I got into this about 1 month ago, maybe 2 months ago. Tay, once again, I appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. I can throw rainbow paint all over Twitch now if I want to. Thanks to you. Inked, you've been building for 5 years. That's all right. That's a good long time. Nice. I've known about these models for a long time, but I've never actually like done one. And then the other day, I was actually watching Wing 02, and I was like, you know what? That looks fun. I think I could do that. So I did. I went out the next day and I bought one and I built it on here. And it was fun. And I could do it. Some of my sanding points look a little rough, but doing my best. Alright, this is the moment of truth. I'm applying the one and only sticker that comes with this kit. I can't say that I've had good luck with stickers in the past. I think it's because I have the world's largest pair of tweezers. Oh, hold on a second, my camera went to sleep. Sorry about that. My next piece of gear to upgrade is my camera. Alright, time for sticker application. Welcome to my new addiction. Honestly, I spend a lot of time just browsing. Inked, I'm sorry, you got caught by my auto moderator. I don't know exactly what you said, but it doesn't tell me. I apologize. Must use language that appeases the robot in this chat. Stickers are bad. Yeah, stickers are rough. They're the roughest part of model building. However, I freaking nailed this one. It is exactly in the right spot. Really, I'm really proud of myself on this one. Thank you. Thank you for being here to witness perfection. Ah, never mind. There's a little bit of a bump. But you know what? It's okay. Still looks pretty good. I feel a little disappointed because this kit is so small. Like it's just, I feel like it's taken me, this is my 3rd week so far working on it. It took me 2 solid weeks to finish these 2 legs, but that's because I had non-stop technical difficulties. But I feel like now I'm just blowing through the thing. Inked, over time, as you progress, you'll prefer water slide decals. I've never even heard of that. What is that? Do those come with the kits? Do you have to buy those separately, or what? What's the story with those? Oh, time to hydrate. Thank you. How could you tell I was thirsty? Normally, they only come with master grade kits. Oh, okay. So, because I'm buying the lowest end kit, they're coming with just the crappy stickers. I see. Cup Pup. Listen, you guys, I can't drink all my water at once. Inked, that might explain why the pictures on the box don't match the finished product on these things. They're probably using a picture of a different one with those special decals or whatever, huh? And that's custom painted. But that's good to know. Maybe next time I'll get a master grade and try those decals. The newer master grade kits come with better stickers. Yeah, the kits on the boxes are painted. Yeah, I figured that after I finished my model and it didn't look anything like the box. I was like, hey, they tricked me. That's how they get you. Yeah, they got me. I've been got. But here I am still buying these things. You don't have to paint the kit to get it to look good though. Yeah, I just have to perfect my snipping skills. What are some easy little changes I can make to improve the look of my models? What do you recommend? Start with a panel line marker and some top coat. I actually I've done panel lining. I use my wife's art markers. They're Copic pens. Copic is the brand, and that doesn't improve. A top coat, does that mean like a clear coat? Do you spray them or do you use a little brush? Clear. Oh, a matte. Oh, to make it matte. Okay. I'm sure they sell that stuff at the same hobby shop that I'm buying these models from, huh? You can get it in a spray can. Cool. This might be a stupid question, but does spraying that top coat on it hinder the articulation at all? Does it like make the joints sticky? Oh, not at all. Okay, cool. There's another thing to add to my list. The fan on my computer is revving up. Can you guys hear it? It sounds like an airplane taking off. No, I guess you can't, but it's loud. Just need a couple of light coats of top coat. All right. That's good advice. Thank you. Ethan, thank you for reporting back that you can't hear my fan. I appreciate that. You know, the trade-off for having excellent cooling on a laptop is that you got to have a big, noisy fan, I think. And that's the trade-off I was willing to make in order to have a computer that can, you know, do the tasks that I've purchased it to do. All right, so clear matte top coat is a nice thing I can do to increase the quality of my models. I want to get. My wife suggested this. It was a good suggestion, and I didn't take her up. I didn't heed her advice. She suggested getting like a nice surface to build on here that isn't just like some. This is a plastic folding table. She suggested like getting a nice piece of like tile or something and put on here, and I think that would make my build process look a little cleaner. I could probably use some better lighting. Oh yeah, like fancy food. Yeah, it'll be like, yeah, like I'm plating my builds. Just occurred to me that I wanted to let you guys know that I added a few new videos to my YouTube channel. They're just past streams, so if you watched them, then you don't feel no need to go and look at them again. But if you want to check out things that I've done in the past, check out my YouTube channel. I think the link is down below in my about section, but you could just look me up on YouTube. It's the same username as here, pup_cup. I don't have enough subscribers to have a custom URL now, so I won't tell you the URL because it's some long, ridiculous combination of letters and numbers. But I have a bunch of videos that are pending. Every time I upload a video, I get a copyright strike because of the music that I play before and after, so it takes a few days to get them in order. And oh, I made thumbnails for my first 5 my first 5 ever streams. I played Halo Combat Evolved, and I made thumbnails for those, so that looks cool now. And I have thumbnails in the works for my first Gundam build, and I'm just trying to make everything look nice. But if you feel like hanging out with me while I'm not live, feel free to go over to my YouTube channel and watch some videos. Inked, if you've not been here before, I do Gundam builds and Lego builds primarily, and then occasionally I play a video game. I've played Halo Combat Evolved. I played Warzone for a little while, and I tried to play The Last of Us, but that was too boring, so I quit that one on the stream. So it's just, I don't just build Gundam models, I do other stuff. Sorry, I'm really concentrating on this step. There's a lot of these little things, all these little tiny pieces. Got it. This is part of the arm. An arm part, you might say. Ouch! Oh, I cut myself with the plastic frame. I don't think I cut myself. There's no blood. Sure. How about using some of Ian's music? Does he have music that could work? That's an interesting thought. Using Gardener's Logic songs. He doesn't have. I mean, he doesn't have hours and hours of music that, like the playlist that I'm using right now has just like hours and hours and hours of music on it. But yeah, I guess I could use his music in the background. That's a good idea. But he doesn't. It's not on YouTube, so I'd have to get him to put his music on YouTube, and then I could put it into a playlist and use it. We'll see. I'll talk to him about it. It's a good idea. Thank you. You guys are curious what we're talking about. My good friend Ian has a band called Gardener's Logic. And they are on Bandcamp, and they have some music on Spotify and Apple Music and iTunes. Not Apple Music, iTunes. So if you want to check them out, Gardener's Logic, look them up. They're pretty good. Pretty good. They're really good. They got some real good tracks. Doesn't sound anything like the music that we're listening to right now on the stream. Could just you could just have him over and then just let him stand behind me and with a guitar, and he could just play and sing real quiet so that you guys can still hear my voice. That's a good idea. Oh. All right. I can feel myself rushing. I've got to calm down. Got to slow down. I'm not in a rush here. I said I was going to take my time on this one. I'm gonna take my time on this one. Got some rough cuts here. Man, this thing is getting so sharp. This little spot right here, oh my gosh, it's like a what do you call that thing, that torture device that you put somebody in and there's like spikes on it? It's like a coffin with spikes inside of it. It's called something. What is that? It has a name that doesn't sound like it's what it is. Like a apple brown Betty or something like that. Alright, got all the pieces necessary to assemble his arm now. So, let us assemble. Oh, fell right off. What do you know about that? What do you know about that? Alright, that goes there. And then this goes here. And then this goes in here. And then his hand goes like that. And there you have it. His arm. Teeny tiny little tiny robot arm. Look how shrimpy this guy is. All right. Just gonna take a second here and stretch my back. Here, I'm gonna do a posture check on myself. Oh, it's not working. There we go. See? I can use my own pup cups. Oh man, I'm hunching over here. Push my chair in a little bit. Oh goodness me. I should focus my camera so it doesn't go back to sleep. That's the sound of a Canon T2i focusing extremely loudly. It's like my microphone's right here and the camera's all the way over here and you can still hear it super loud. Oh. Long mic, man. Yeah, it picks up. It picks up from across the room. Alright, I'm going to build the other arm now. Alright, I'm going to change my way. Wait. Oh, man. I usually make my guys left-handed because I'm left-handed, but this guy can't. He doesn't have the right... He doesn't have a proper amount of hands to be left-handed, so I have to make him right-handed. I feel like I'm not being represented here. Oh, that was not smooth. Dang it, I poked myself again. Ouch. So, I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring it up. Has everybody watched Hamilton yet? It's taking the world by storm. From what I heard. Ethan, you watched it. What did you think? Give us your give us a 15-word review. Maybe give us a headline of your review. Cher has not watched it. Ethan, I liked it. I felt emotions. Not super historically accurate, but fun. It is not historically well, I had difficulty getting that one out. Is it not historically accurate? What are some of the things that are wrong? I honestly don't know anything about Alexander Hamilton, so I was just taking it at face value. Sherry, you don't have Disney Plus. I see. Ethan, I didn't expect you to be a scholar of Alexander Hamilton lore. I hope you have some interesting tidbits for us. B18 and B20. Ethan, I'm honestly waiting here with bated breath for your response about the historicity of Hamilton. Because I was just going to say, let's just cancel school and let kids watch Hamilton and other musicals and other works of media as their sole source of education, because it's a lot more fun and easy. I'm going to give this guy an open hand instead of a clenched fist. He's more welcoming. He's a friendly robot. That shot right off of the thing, and I lost it. Pardon me for a moment while I duck down into the desk and look for it. Did it go in my water? No. It's gone. Alright, well, I'll use this other one and I'll be more careful. That was crazy. shot out of nowhere. Phew. Oh, does this one not fit? Or am I just a dope? Yeah, it fits. I'm just a dope. As is the usual. That piece, and I need this piece. So weird to hear my own voice back when I do weird stuff. Nana, he was just camera shy. You'll find him later. Yeah, I'll find him later when I step on him and he embeds himself in my foot. Okay, all the pieces are ready. I'm going to assemble them in a different order this time. I'm going to do this first, and then this. I'm not doing this right. I'm doing this quite wrong. Alright, this thing goes like this. And this goes like this. And that goes in there. And then they all go in here. And then his hand goes in here. And then he has a hand, an open hand, see? He's waving at you. Alright. Should I finish it tonight? I only have a few more steps left. I'm not sure. No, I'm gonna save it. It's been an hour and a half. Well, it's been an hour and 10 minutes. But I think that's a good amount of time, don't you? Go eat something, get ready for bed. Oh, you guys don't go to bed at 9 p.m.? Well, you should. It's good for you. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for the night. I'm really happy that my computer works. I'm really happy that you guys were all here to hang out and talk. Inked Gunpla, thank you for stopping by and chatting with me. Thanks for giving me advice. Ethan, thanks for talking to me about Hamilton. I'm still waiting on your response about the historical accuracy of that movie. You can send it to me privately if you want. Teddy Bob, thanks for always watching. Shershan and Nana, thank you for always watching. You guys are my rocks that I build myself upon. And my own voice is distracting me in my ear. All right, everybody. I hope you're doing good. I hope you are getting everything you need. And Thickest Gamer, how long have you been here, man? You guys are always jumping in right at the very last second when I'm just trying to say goodbye. You got to wake up at 4:15. Why do you have to wake up at 4:15? That's ridiculous. Nobody should be up that early unless you're like the guy that has to get up that early. I don't know. Thickest Gamer, we got back from our hike too. You guys went on a nighttime hike? Isn't it dark there now? That's dangerous. Anyway, Thickest Gamer, you can watch this back. You can just start this back from the beginning now because I'm saying goodnight. I talked about our D&D plans, so everybody's looking forward to that now. So anyway, thanks so much, everybody. Thanks, Cher. Thanks, Dana. Tete Bob. Inked Gunpla. Ethan. Thickest Gamer. All my friends. As always, it's been super fun. And I'll see you next week. Bye.